All right. Now I'd like to go through your letter and I give you the feedback on your assessment. Okay, feedback and the
Okay.
assessment on your letter. Okay, let's go through this. The first thing, look at this, 11th February, 2014. This is a mistake. You
Okay.
shouldn't write 11th February. Okay,
Yeah. Yes. It's only by 11. Sir.
that's right. Yes, you're
11
right.
February, comma
That's correct.
2014. Yeah.
That's right. Yes. Okay. Um, 11th February, 2014. You can write 11 February 2014. You don't need to use comma
Comma
on the top.
2014.
Or the other
Oh,
acceptable form of writing the date is 11/02/2014. So you can use any of them. Okay,
okay.
so any of them is acceptable. But do not write like TH
Okay.
on the
There
top.
is no need to put the comma after
No,
February.
no, no,
I
not
mean,
on the
11
top,
February.
not on the top. But when you have to write down inside the paragraphs, you have to place a comma. Do you understand what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
All right, let's go to the next one. So Miss Georgian
Okay.
Ponsford, resident community nurse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, resident community nurse. Resident community nurse. You need to write down the in front of that. Whether you write down the occupation, wherever
The
you write
resident.
down, yes, you need to write down the resident community nurse. That's how you need to write.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. Community retirement home. That's fine. 103 Light Street. That's okay. Newtown. That's all right. Let's go to the next one. Dear Ponsford, comma. Okay. I will tell you what you should have done. Okay. See this one. They have used the prefix Miss or Mrs. or Mr. You need to always use
Yeah.
the prefix before you write down the surname of the addressee or the patient. Okay. So dear
Okay.
Ponsford is wrong.
Mrs.
This is wrong. Miss. Don't
Yeah.
change the
Miss
prefix as well.
Ponsford.
That's not a good idea. Dear Miss
Okay.
Ponsford, comma.
Ponsford.
That's the correct answer. That's all you need to write down. Let's go to the next one. Regarding Mr. Lionel Ramamurthy, comma, age 63. This is good. I'm very happy for this. Let's go to the next one. I'm writing to
Okay.
refer back Mr. Ramamurthy, who, what is this? Is it requires?
Who requires? Yes.
Requires, okay. Can you please spell the words for me?
Requires, you mean?
Yes. Can
R
you please
E
spell it?
Q
Yep.
U I
Yep. Yeah, go on. Sorry, go on.
I R S.
IRS, right?
R E. Yeah.
Yep.
E
IRS.
S.
Yeah.
I R
IRES.
S.
IRES. That's a spelling mistake.
I R.
So this is what
Okay.
you have written on. Am I correct? Can you see the screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
IRES. Okay.
I R E S. Yes.
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 Ongoing. Ongoing is what? It's one word only. Oh my God. But you have written down two words.
Ongoing is one word.
One word only. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Ongoing.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this?
Mm-hmm.
Continued.
Continued care.
Ongoing and continued are the same thing, isn't it? They are the same thing.
Yeah.
And continued.
Yeah.
Remove this, please. Because you are writing the
Okay.
same words twice. Why you are writing?
Yeah.
You're writing the synonym, same thing twice. It's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next one. At your services,
Services.
due for discharge tomorrow. Okay, good. That's fine. That's okay. Let's go to the next paragraph. Mr. Ramamurthy was admitted on, what is it? Is that 9th or
Okay.
sorry?
No. No. Fourth. Supposedly it is fourth. Fourth.
Okay.
Fourth. That one.
But you make
February. I
something like
mean,
0.
that one. Yeah.
0
Yeah.
4th.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to write 0 4th.
04.
You don't need to write.
Okay.
You simply mention on 4. It's okay. On 4 February.
Okay.
If you want to write down 4th, then you have to say on the 4th of. February
Okay.
2014. Okay,
Okay.
with the suggestive
Mm-hmm.
feature, isn't it? Suggestive feature
Suggestive features. Yeah.
of pneumonia. Okay,
Mm.
on admission, okay, he found it to be. On admission, you need to place a comma after that.
Okay.
It's pretty hard to read your handwriting because it's you know the way you have scanned isn't correct. It's not up to the mark. You know the way you have taken the photographs or scanned
Oh,
wasn't really accurate. You know.
yeah.
All right,
It's
maybe
not clear that
not
much.
that clear. Yes. Okay, let admit it. Okay, let's go through this. He was on admission. He found it to be very weak. No, why he found it to be is incorrect. Why it is correct? Because you said he found something else, someone else. He found the doctor to be very friendly. That's okay.
Okay.
But when what you should have done is he was found to
Okay.
be, yes, he was found to be, which means others actually find him or found him, whatever they want to write down after that. That's going to be the sign. Okay. Okay, found to be very
Okay.
weak and difficult to walk
Mm.
due to increase of shortness of breath. Okay, increase in shortness of breath. Okay, increase of shortness of breath. It's going to be increase in
Okay.
shortness of breath. The way you have used the abbreviations isn't up to the mark. It's not up to the expectation.
Okay.
It's not that good. It's increase, and you have mentioned, oh, is that increase of or increased?
Inc
Is that increase
no,
of?
increased shortness of breath.
Oh, okay, increased shortness of breath. Then it is correct. I thought, but it looks like off. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, no. Increased
Increase.
shortness of breath.
Then it's okay. Then it's all right. Okay. I'm sorry about that because your handwriting is hard to read.
Yes.
Because you didn't
Sorry,
scan it
sorry,
properly.
because
Yeah. Whenever you send, like whenever you scan something, you need to verify once again so that the reader is able to, whether the reader is able to understand or not. Okay. Anyway, that's all right.
okay.
Shortness of breath. He was assisted with the activities of daily living. That's okay. Let's go to the next one. During hospitalization, that's correct. Comma, that's good. He made a good progress. Okay. Progress is an uncountable noun. He made a good progress.
Okay.
It's
A
not like a
progress.
good progress and then, like two good progress, three good progresses. No, it's not the case. He made
Okay.
good progress. That's it. Don't use, in between, because this is an
Okay.
uncountable noun. Uncountable noun means, for example, information is an uncountable noun. You can't say I got two information from him. I got one information from him. I got informations from him. No, that's wrong.
Oh,
Information is an uncountable
okay.
noun. Okay, it cannot be counted.
Okay.
It cannot be counted. It is neither singular noun nor a plural noun. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Okay.
We made a good progress in
His recovery.
recovery. Okay.
In
Good
his
progress.
recovery.
Yes. I mean, he made good progress. That's okay. You don't need to mention in his recovery. I think it doesn't add any value.
Okay.
And he responds of. He
Has
responded, right?
responded. He
Responded.
responded.
Why
He
are you giving?
responded well.
Why are you giving space between D and E? Can you see that? The same thing here as well.
Yes.
I mean,
It's
it's
look
good
like
to,
something
yeah,
else.
it looks like
Okay. Okay.
something
But
else, but it's not good. He responded
okay.
well to the treatment. However,
Treatment.
however, there should be a comma. Remember that
Okay.
after every connecting phrase, okay, you need to
Okay.
place a comma here. After every connecting phrase.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that. Let's go to the next one. However, he has been some shortened. Okay, he has been some chest and abdominal pain due to dry cough.
Dry cough.
Why did you mention some chest pain under this? So what does that make?
It's
Like, why
written
did
in
you?
the case note, that one. It's
You can say, instead of writing some chest and abdominal pain, maybe you can use mild.
Mild, yeah.
Yeah,
Can
mild.
be.
I mean, try not to copy the same words from the case notes. That's another issue. Some can be
Okay.
replaced with the mild.
Yeah.
Okay. Due to dry cough, for which there should be a comma. For which,
Okay. For which?
place a comma here.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. And then paracetamol, where prescribed. Okay, look at
Where
this.
prescribed.
Paracetamol is a singular noun, isn't it? Paracetamol
Yeah.
is a singular noun. Okay, can we use like, for example, she were coming or it were going or something like that? Can we use that? No. Can we do that? She was coming, isn't it? She was coming. You can't say she were
Yeah.
coming. Can we use that? No, it doesn't make sense, right?
No.
So
No.
was prescribed is the
Yeah.
correct way of writing down. You need to use the
Okay. Was
appropriate
prescribed.
noun and verbs. If you could have read my,
Okay.
watched my video, the one that I have recently shared with you, in regards to the use of nouns
No.
and verbs, you wouldn't have committed this mistake. Do you understand? Because
Yeah.
it's clearly
I did
mentioned
not
that.
watch until now
Didn't
because
watch.
maybe
Okay.
tomorrow.
You can do that,
Okay.
please. Yeah. Was present
Of course,
prescribed
I
if
will.
needed. Okay, right. There is a marked weight gain noted after
After the review by dietitian.
after the review. Okay, there is a marked weight. What is that marked weight gain? Was that a remarkable weight gain? Was it a considerable weight gain? Is that what you want to say?
It's considerable weight gain.
Yeah. Then why did you write marked weight gain? It doesn't make sense. There was a remarkable. So you should have mentioned there was a remarkable weight gain. Okay.
Okay.
Or you can
Okay.
use there was a significant weight gain. Do you know what I mean? A
Ah,
significant
yes.
weight gain. Okay, so those things would be
Hmm.
much better. Marked weight gain doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, noted after the
Okay.
review by dietitian. Okay, before all the occupations, you need to use an article. So by dietitian is wrong. By a
Okay.
dietitian. By a dietitian, by an occupational therapist, by a physiotherapist, by a doctor, by
By
a
a.
social worker,
Oh,
by a blah 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 dentist, by a whatever, like dentist,
okay.
by a physiotherapist. Like you have to use either a or an or the in front of the occupation,
Okay.
in front of the name of an occupation. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Kindly encourage him to. What is this? Can you read it for me?
Drink more. Drink more oral fluids as well as healthy food to maintain
As
his
well as health
nutritional
food.
requirements.
As well as health food. Okay.
Healthy food.
Encourage him to.
It's like healthy food. I'm supposed to write that one. I did not
Okay.
do any
All right.
reading after this one. I
So
just
health
continued.
food. Health food
Healthy food.
is wrong. Health food is wrong. So you should have written on healthy. Sorry, healthy food.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing. And I'll tell you another one. There is another
Yeah.
mistake as well. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Look at this. Kindly encourage him to drink more fluids. Okay, so he's going to drink more fluids. That's
Okay.
good. As well as health food. So he needs to
Yeah.
drink more health food as well. Can he drink more health food? I mean,
Okay.
this
Okay.
verb is applicable for all the nouns, whatever are
Mm.
linked you together using as well as or and or comma, whatever you use. It's going to be the common verb for all the nouns. But unfortunately, you can't drink health food, isn't it? So you have to use
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You have to use a separate. You have to use a separate verb. So health food.
Okay.
Okay, you should use and eat health food. Encourage him to eat health food. Yes, that's correct. Or consume health
Okay.
food. Do you understand? This is wrong.
Oh,
This
yeah.
doesn't make sense at
Yeah.
all. Okay, to maintain
Yeah.
his nutritional
His
requirements.
nutritional requirements.
Okay, that's all right. But look at this main and then aim. They seem to me that there are two different words. It's not good. The way you have
Okay.
written on, like main, and then there is a space and then ain. That's wrong.
Yes, yes, yeah,
You have to
yeah.
write them
It's
closely.
it's
Otherwise,
one word. I know it's one
give
word.
more space after that. Okay. Otherwise, if you write down like this, give more space like this, like more than that. Okay.
Oh,
But this one, ain and
okay.
his, it's like main, ain, his. They have got similar gap. Can you see them?
Yes, yes, I can see.
Giving equal space is really important, and you need to ensure that you don't split one word like with too much gap in between. It's not good. Okay, in the view of above,
Yeah.
trust me, this is one of the major mistakes that is committed by everyone. In the view of above,
Mm-hmm.
that's a major mistake. I'll tell you what mistake it is. You have to write down in view of the above. That's the correct answer.
The,
It's the needs to go
in view
before
of the above.
above.
Okay.
The doesn't go with the view. No. It would be greatly appreciated, sorry, if you could continue the care.
The
Kindly
care.
encourage him to do, what is this? Deep
Deep
breathing.
breathing.
No, deep breathing. Okay, deep breathing
Handcuffing exercise.
and coughing exercise.
Handcuffing exercise.
Okay, right, let's say deep breathing. Deep breathing is not one word. No, it has got two words,
Two
deep
word.
and then space and then
Okay.
breathing. So the problem with your writing is
Mm-hmm.
you have split one word into two words, and then you merged two words into one word. It's not good.
I told you it's my first letter, and I am expecting so many mistakes in that one.
Okay, no worries, that's all right. And coughing exercises. It is important to note that. Oh, it's important to note that sitting position is preferred. Okay, all right. It is important to note that. It is important to note that. Do not write down, unnecessary words. Simple.
Okay.
You can shorten down the words. Please note that. That's okay. You don't need to mention like it is important to note that. Why are you writing like 6 7 words? You can finish it within 2 3
Okay.
words itself. Try not to expand just the words. It's not good. Even if you are able to write down a
Okay.
letter within 160 to 170 words, however, if you include all the relevant information, then you should be fine. You can easily score more than 350.
Okay.
And then preferred. Okay, preferred. Did I write preferred? Oh yeah, that's correct. Then lying down in order to ensure postural
In order
drainage.
to ensure postal drainage.
Yeah, that's all right. Should you inquiries? Should you any
Should you
queries?
have?
Yes. Okay. So what you
Should you
should have
have?
done?
Supposed to
Exactly.
write.
That's right.
Should you have any
Okay.
queries?
Yes, that's right. Should you have?
Any queries?
Yes. And then there is another issue with the queries. The spelling is incorrect. Okay, I'll show you
Okay.
what spelling you have written on. Look at this. It's
Yeah.
Quries. Okay, Quries. Okay, but that's incorrect. What you should have
Mm-hmm.
written on is any Queries. Okay, Queries. But the way you have written on is incorrect.
Okay.
Okay, please do not
Okay.
hesitate to
Okay.
contact me. Okay, that's all right. Yours sincerely. Give a space. Give comfortable space between yours and sincerely.
Yeah.
Don't write them together, please. Okay, and then there's a spelling mistake as well.
Okay.
I'll tell you what it is. Okay, so yours sincerely. This is what you have written on, right? This is incorrect. You have to write yours
Yeah.
and then space and then sincerely. It's like double E. Okay, one E after C and then another E after R.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. And then registered nurse.
Okay.
Okay, instead of writing just the registered nurse, write down the registered nurse.
Okay.
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 All right, let me give you the assessment now. Firstly,
Okay.
grammar is the main enemy for you. Okay.
I
You
know.
have committed so many grammatical mistakes. Okay, one thing. And then the other thing is
Yeah.
spelling mistakes, because these things are going to
Yeah.
be
I can correct it. Yeah.
area of improvement. Okay. And the third one is,
Okay.
please write the words neatly and clearly. It's really hard, because you need to please give
Yeah.
space by giving enough space in between them. Okay, between two words you need to give a space, but within one word
Yeah.
you shouldn't give much space. Do not give
Okay.
much space, otherwise it will confuse the reader. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
The placement of punctuation marks, where you have to place the punctuation marks, is not up to the mark. Is not
Yeah.
up to the mark. It's not good. No, you have committed several mistakes. Okay, you didn't place the punctuation marks correctly. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the use of articles, that's another issue. Use of articles could have been better as well.
Yeah.
For example, before the dietitian, you should have mentioned okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Dietitian.
All right.
Yeah.
And what else? Yes. Okay. Yeah, these are the ones. Okay, vocabulary could have been better, because I believe you have written down the same keywords from the case notes. We will go through the case notes, okay, in a
Yeah.
minute. Okay, could have been better with the use of more formal words and synonyms. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You should have used more compound and complex sentences instead of just using the simple sentences again and again. I believe you have used more simple
Okay.
sentences rather than the compound and complex
Yeah.
sentences.
Yeah.
Okay, it's better to use at least, let's say, if you write down a letter, if you can write at least 60 percentage of the sentences under complex and compound, that would be good. I mean, if you write, say,
Okay.
let's say 3 sentences, ensure that one sentence is simple and then the other 2 sentences are complex or complex and compound in nature.
Okay.
That's going to help a lot. Okay. Organization of case notes is
Okay.
not good. Organization of case notes in letter is not good. You didn't put the ideas properly. I mean, the ideas are scattered everywhere. For example, when you look at the, this one, like the final paragraph, this paragraph, you're asking him
Yeah.
to do something. That's okay. But you have also mentioned the same thing here as well. You need to encourage him to drink fluids and things like that. So all those requested
Yeah.
services are available across 2 paragraphs, which is not good. I don't like this kind of,
Okay.
because if the ideas are scattered across the letter, you will not be able to help the reader read the paragraphs easily. Okay, so you need to spoon feed the readers. Do you know what I mean? You need to assume that
Yeah.
the reader has no knowledge at all, so you need to write them down clearly in an organized way. Okay, so it's really important that you do this.
Yeah.
All right, and let's go through the
Okay.
next one. Okay, so the next one is overall task fulfillment is below average. Is below average. Okay, below average. It's not that good.
Okay.
Okay, now what we need to do is that we need to check. We need to, okay, just a moment. We need to check whether you have included all the relevant nodes and then omitted the irrelevant nodes or not. Okay. One thing I have also noticed is
Okay.
you don't need to mention like refer back to him. It's not a referral letter. You have confused, the kind of letter in your answer. Is it the discharge letter or the referral letter? Okay, so there is a slight confusion.
No,
Okay.
no, this patient.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want to say? Sorry.
This patient actually refer back to the nursing home.
Yes, but he's going to be discharged tomorrow, right? Referral
Yeah.
is only for the people, who do not know, ideally, who do not know anything about the patient. When you're writing down a letter to the same person or the same place where they are going to be discharged, then you don't need to use refer. Okay. You
Okay.
have mentioned only one type of the letter, whether it is a referral
Okay.
or the discharge. Why are you writing down both of them? It's a discharge letter actually. It's not a referral letter. This one is not the
Yeah.
referral letter. No, not at all. When you refer something, you have to get something. I mean, like for example, the addressee doesn't know, or the addressee doesn't know anything about the patient, and you're writing down the information about the patient for the first time to the addressee. If that's the situation, then you have to write
Yeah.
down referral. I'm writing to
Ref
refer, but you're going to discharge. That's what
yeah.
he was admitted to the hospital, and he is going to be discharged. It's very simple. All right, let's go through the
Yeah.
case notes now. I'm going to go ahead with the case notes. All right, let's go through them. Okay, so firstly, I'll go through the second page because I would like to understand whether it is a discharge letter or a referral letter. Look at this. Write a discharge letter. Oh my God, they have clearly mentioned it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not good. And you are writing this letter to refer back to someone. It's not good. This is not good.
Okay. What I mean that when the patient is going back to the nursing home, that
Yes.
he came from that same nursing home.
Yes,
That's why
then
I
you,
just written.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, in that case, you just discharge him back into your care. Simple. I'm writing this letter to discharge, blah,
Okay.
blah, 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 back into your care. That's it. Simple.
Okay. Okay.
Why you get confusion between the referral and the discharge letter? Okay, that's the one I need to
Okay.
know. And okay, let's go through that. Inflammatory markers, back to normal, slow but dependent, cough, just. Did you mention anything about the walking ability independently in your letter?
No, he was assisted with the activities of daily living. It's written in this
Including
paragraph.
walk? No, no, that's okay. Daily living activities are okay, but did you mention that? I mean, like, because
No, no, no.
walking is not just the daily living activities. I don't think so. Showering is okay, toileting is all right, but yeah, it's okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Encourage oral fluids, proper nutrition, ambulant as per physio review. That's all right. Encourage chest, physio, deep breathing, and coughing exercises. Yes, sitting preferred. That's okay. So lying down to ensure postal drainage. That's all right. Paracetamol if necessary for chest or abdominal pain. Keep warm, good nutrition, increase the fluids. It's food vegetarian needs to keep monitoring. Needs help monitoring diet. Did you mention this diet as well? Like, did you ask the addressee to help him monitor the diet?
It's like eat healthy food to maintain his nutritional requirements.
Okay, all right. Then it's good. Let's go to the next one. Okay, Lionel Ramamurthy, it's okay. We don't need to include anything about the next of kin because they know everything. You don't need to include this. Okay, past medical history,
Yeah.
we should not include anything at all. Why? Because the
Because patient
the
is already
nursing
known
home,
case.
yeah, it's already known by them. Everything is there. They have known it. And also the social background, you don't need to mention anything here. So you didn't write anything else, isn't it? Good. Medical background, admitted with the
Yeah.
pneumonia, acute shortness of breath. Okay, respiratory is wheezing, persistent cough. That's all right. Sleeplessness, generalized ache, combination, regulation with the pickup frame, assist with the ADLs, shouting. Yeah, okay, that's good. When you look at this, assist with the ADLs. ADLs are these things: showering, dressing, all those things. But ambulating is
Okay.
different. Look at this. Walking is
Yes,
different.
yes, yes.
You know what I mean?
Mobilizing with pickup
It
frame.
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't come under ADL. No, assistance in daily
Okay.
living activities. It means activities. Whatever they do. So it comes under. It doesn't come under that. It's going to be different. Anyway, so
Okay.
I think, yeah, you could have mentioned that, but apart from that, it's all good. You have included all the relevant case notes, and I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's go through the
Okay.
score. Expected score. To me, this letter sounds like a 240 out of 500 grader letter. I may be really strict.
Okay, I told you already this is my first letter. I know
Yeah,
I
that's
can
okay.
understand that one. It's
That
like
That's
It's
all right.
okay.
But my
I can
assessment is
accept
going to
this one, no
be,
problem.
my assessment is going to be more accurate than the original OET examination. I mean, if you pass my exam, you should be able to pass the real exam as well. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. And please send me your email
Thank you
address.
so much for you also because you have spent a lot of time with me.
Definitely, Bindu. Yeah, no,
Your
no worries.
precious time is spared to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, definitely.
But
I'm
I
glad to
just
help you.
wanted to know regarding something